Hello, I wanted to talk to you today about a Monteverde Intima. As you can see, this has some nice, the fancy word for this is chatoyance, which I may be pronouncing wrong. It's one of those smart people words, and I'm just a science teacher. But anyway, it's got this sparkly pearlescency stuff is what chatoyance is talking about. Very attractive. I like, the dark finish, and I have this guy inked up with Noodler's Dragon's Napalm, which is kind of fun, coming out of this black nib. I'll just unscrew the barrel here. It's a converter pen. Not a bad converter. It's nice. One of my objections to this pen is right here between the grip and the rest of the section. It's just a little loose and can wobble back and forth. And you would think I wouldn't notice that writing, but I do, so I don't like it. That's just one of its faults. I love the looks of this black nib. I just think that's so cool, especially when I write with Dragon's Napalm coming out of this pen. It's just like, volcano or something. Okay, crazy. Let's compare this pen to my benchmark. I've been using a Noodler's Conrad acrylic as my benchmark. Capped. The Conrad has about 1/4 inch on it, not a lot. Posted. By the way, these are both screw cap pens. By the way, I don't usually post pens, but this one does post fairly securely. Posted, whoops. I just said it posts securely and I knocked the cap loose. How about that? Posted, the Monteverde has about 1/4 inch on the Conrad. Unposted, the Conrad is nearly 1/2 inch longer than the Monteverde. Now, I do like larger pens. I don't object to writing with this Monteverde. It doesn't seem to bother me because it has the right amount of girth. Alright, the only other thing I want to mention before I get around to a writing sample is the nib. Now I'm going to cheat because this one's full of ink, so I can't demonstrate on this one. I'm going to pull out another Monteverde pen because it's exactly the same in this one regard. So this is a Monteverde Regatta. The nib and feed are friction fit. You can actually put in a new nib and feed. I own a 1.5 millimeter stub that I sometimes switch out, and if you don't like this black metal, go ahead and get some, chrome or something. But it's friction fit, just out it comes. The feed is very similar. If you've bought a Jinhao X450, it's the exact same feed in that pen. The nib is very nice, so it provides very nice writing. And it has to fit in just so. There's a special hole here. It's got a shape that's just, and it's tight. It's not loose like some other brands of pen. And it's the same in this pen. Like I said, I have ink in here and I don't want to make a mess. But anyway, is it a pen I would buy again? Okay, do I dare say this? No. And I'll tell you why. It's a little too small for me. I don't like the wobbles. I don't like the generic look and feel of the pen. The writing experience is okay. I just, I have this collection that I limit myself to 20 pens, and this one just doesn't thrill me enough to be worth being in that collection. But it is a good pen, and if you like it, definitely one worth having. So we'll do a writing sample. So I'm going to show you a writing sample with the Monteverde Intima. I have the fine point nib in there. I should add that to my notes here. It's a nice writer. It always starts up and stops just when I want it to. There's a tiny bit of flex to the writing, not a lot of flex. But you get to see a little bit of line variation, some shading. It's a nice pen. I can switch out the nib and put in a stub nib, which when I get up the review of the Monteverde Regatta Sport, you'll see the stub nib in that video. But anyway, there's a little bit of feedback to the pen. I have heard people say that it's a hard starter. I really haven't run into that problem. Overall, I'm just pretty happy with the writing experience. As I said before, though, it's just not my type of pen. I can't really explain why. But I thank you for watching. and we'll see you later.